Let's ride.
We end tonight with this spectacular show on Hawaii's Big Island, where the Kīlauea volcano is erupting again. Here's the incredible view from the summit. Kīlauea is one of the most active volcanoes on Earth, and it began rumbling again overnight. A major eruption in 2018 destroyed hundreds of homes. Tonight, officials say Kīlauea is not posing a threat to any communities.
5 minutes later.
Eruptions. Hundreds of people are expected to flock to the volcano to see that eruption in person. Jessica Farrakane with the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park joins us live right now from inside the park with what you need to know. And Jessica, it's so good to have you. This is very exciting.
Thank you. Yes, it is a really exciting time, and we are expecting to see thousands and thousands of people actually now that the news is out about this really exciting, spectacular eruption.
So we're showing the video as we're talking to you right now. As we saw earlier, the vantage point of the caldera, very, very tall fountains. And we were saying the fountains earlier, when it first erupted, reached as high as 200 feet in the air.
Yeah, I think that has probably gone down a little bit, but there's still some fountaining happening out there. Right now, the viewing areas, anywhere really along the edge of Crater Rim Trail.
For you right here on Live Now from Fox, but we do want to go out to some breaking news. We're going miles and miles away out to Hawaii right now. An eruption has taken place. Kīlauea volcano erupting in Hawaii on the Big Island. It erupted earlier this morning, and lava flows are currently confined to the surrounding crater floor. That's coming from the U.S. Geological Survey saying today. Kīlauea last erupted back in January with activity stretching into March. The USGS says the organization's Hawaiian Volcano Observatory detected a glow in Kīlauea summit webcam images today at 4:45, indicating a new eruption. The opening phases of eruptions are dynamic. The USGS said in an advisory the activity is confined to the crater and the hazards will be reassessed as the eruption progresses.
Now to an interview with David Phillips, the deputy scientist in charge for the USGS Hawaii Volcano Observatory.
And David, can you give us just what's the latest on what's happening right now as we go to these live pictures and maybe describe what we are seeing?
Good morning. Certainly. Yes, we had the eruption within Halemaʻumaʻu crater, which is at the summit of Kīlauea volcano. The eruption started this morning about 4:44 a.m. This was after a period of several hours of earthquakes leading up to it, and a period of just over an hour of intense activity when we raised the alert level, letting people know that there was a good probability of an eruption happening. And that's what we're seeing on camera right now.
David, let's go back to 2018. Obviously, that eruption was devastating for so many people, but the one silver lining is that it led to a lot of funding that helped HVO monitor situations like this a lot better. What came of that, and how much more does it improve what you're able to do?
That's a great question and a great point. Actually, part of the funding that we had to rebuild HVO, not only our buildings that were damaged and destroyed, but the monitoring network itself, so that we could in fact give more warning, earlier warning, more accurate warning. And the fact that we were able to detect these earthquakes and get the warnings out as soon as we did this morning is a direct result of that increase in our ability to resolve and image and detect these events leading up to an eruption.
So could you give us a timeline perhaps on when you're realizing that an eruption is imminent? Are we talking you can calculate it within hours of it actually happening?
So it depends. Every eruption's a little bit different. For the one that happened this morning, that started early this morning, we had about 65 minutes of precursory activity that we were pretty confident would lead to an eruption in this case.
Built on legends. And that legends are a way of understanding things greater than ourselves. Forces that shape our lives, events that defy explanation. individuals whose lives soar to the heavens or fall to the earth. This is how legends are born.